finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket, so 2 shots coming up for him.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Number 13 at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Lawson. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Here's P. Guarded by Jackson. Tatum, that's for 2. It's good from the top of the key. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Tatum, he can create space. He can shoot over people. Does it in both the half court as well as transition.
Lawson outside. Poole with no one around. And it's off from three-point range.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that's going to be a travel.
Well, despite that turnover, they've done a decent job taking care of the ball, and they'll need to continue that if they want to hold on to this lead.
Boston making some changes. Brownie's checked in for Ellis. And it's Sharp in for Derek White. Wizards trail by 6. Now, Koulibaly. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Sarr. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum a screen. Here's P. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Carrington. He's covered by Brown, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. Race Jackson Davis is checked in for Boston. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. He no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Wizards shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And really, the form.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else. And let's turn our attention now to... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Sarr, and it's Lawson in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. True on the 14-footer. Lawson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Washington.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
And the shot goes in. And that's 15 points for P.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Lawson from outside. He grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Carrington missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Watson. Beyond the arc. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 13.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
He passes to Tatum. Tatum a screen. Here's P. He's got 17. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Song. The shot off that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Tatum passes to P. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Tatum out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Ellis, and it's P in at the 1 spot. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul.
Jaren Jackson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's P. Puts it up from 7. Count that one. P's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Boston.
well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Wizards trail by 4. And here is Poole. Let's go. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Teardrop shot. P, no good. The Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. White against Lawson. And the layup is good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's P. Guarded by Poole. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George double teamed. 3-pointer. Lawson. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. P passes to Ellis. Here's P. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Wizards. Koulibaly's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Poole. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Here's P, and there's the drive. He gets it in there. P's got 21.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Sarr. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Here's P. He's defended by Koulibaly. Here's P. Count that one. He's got 23.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Carrington. Knocks down the three ball.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
P passes the Brock. The Celtics working the ball around now. Screen by Porzingis. Here's P. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Carrington to tie it up. Tries to save it. And they'll get another chance. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Tatum a screen. Here's P. Rebounded by the Wizards. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Carrington. It's money from deep.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's P. Out to Porzingis. Here's P. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Money!
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Sarr. Nice D from Porzingis. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Number 13.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Fifth personal foul. Second team.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. Both shots good from the strike.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the helmet.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy we want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And it's all about the 3 right now.
so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.